Operation Backpack kicking off this week with transit workers collecting school supplies and backpacks for needy kids. The NYPD's Transit Bureau and volunteers are stationed at subway stops. They're all across the city collecting donations. They will be collecting until July 31st, when the new backpacks filled with much needed supplies will be given to kids going back to school.
So Operation Backpack is an effort by Volunteers of America, Greater New York, to make sure that every child living in any shelter in New York City, all 5 boroughs, goes to school with a brand new gorgeous backpack filled with absolutely every school supply they need.
Nice.
Last year, Operation Backpack provided 20,000 children with backpacks. We do something very similar here at WABC and ABC.
One of our stage managers, Candy Martinez, leads the great way. It's just a great thing. Just a great thing.
Well, the new school year is still a couple months away, but the NYPD Transit Division is doing its part now to make sure kids in the city will have what they need on their first day back. Along with Volunteers of America, officers help to collect new backpacks and school supplies for children living in homeless and domestic violence shelters. Police have set up drop-off spots at various subway stations across the city, and will be there until the end of the month. Last year, the group distributed 20,000 backpacks. This year, they're hoping to hand out even more. They say the kids are overjoyed to receive the school supplies, since many rarely get anything new.
It makes the kids feel just like everybody else, but maybe their life hasn't been as easy as everybody else's.
And if you'd like to help out, you can find out when and where to drop things off by visiting Operation Backpack NYC.
New York's finest partnering up with the group Volunteers of America, Greater New York, to collect school supplies for students throughout the city.
The Southern Bronx reporter Carmen Grant is at the East 161st Street subway station for the kickoff of the donation drive.
NYPD now collecting school supplies.
This will be our second year from Transit, teaming up with Volunteers of America.
It's all part of this year's Operation Backpack. The classroom supplies are being collected for students in domestic violence programs and shelters so they can begin the school year ready and prepared.
You want to give these kids especially something to look forward to.
The generosity of strangers being shown here at the collection site inside the number 4 subway station on East 161st Street.
So we have pens, markers, notebooks, and this is all stuff that was donated by the community.
Riders say it's good to see officers collecting supplies for students to make a difference in their lives.
A lot of kids need them in the city. I'm all for that. Very good. I'm a proud mother. I kind of single-handed did it halfway by myself, but to inspire another parent to know that someone cares outside of their household is what it's all about.
If you can't donate today, there's also tomorrow. Officers will be stationed inside the East 161st Street subway station outside of Yankee Stadium, collecting new backpacks and school supplies for children from the hours of 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Reporting in Concourse Village, Carmen Grant, News 12 The Bronx.
Carmen, thank you. Well, for more information on drop-off locations, log on to our website and we will...
Now, before you know it, kids will be headed back to school.
I can't believe it's that time already, And with that in mind, the NYPD is starting Operation Backpack. So from now until August 2nd, they're collecting donations of backpacks and school supplies at subway stations all around the city.
Yeah, those backpacks will be filled with supplies and given to kids living in homeless or domestic violence shelters. For more information, head over to pix11.com.